only 1.21 lakhs hectares is presently utilized. I think it's correct figure, it's come out. Yeah, because I thought that maybe slightly increased from 1.21 to 1.5. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Hectare is now presently utilized, indicating vast scope for horticultural development in the state of Mizoram. So Mizoram currently contributes only around 1% to the total spices production. Despite this, it is a major source of procurement for ginger and chili. And part of the produce is exported to Bangladesh via Assam every year. I also would like to mention that the biggest strength of Mizoram to go organic is that the state is organic by default. The farming practices are close to nature and use of chemical is negligible. The state's remote geographical location and inaccessible hilly terrain and extreme weather events is a major challenge for the local entrepreneurs. Small and medium industries operate in isolated conditions with no proper access to markets and services. As of now, India has land customs station within Mizoram, which is an important international trade connecting point. In order to have international market access to our neighboring countries, Mizoram is committed to enhance business ties with Bangladesh and Myanmar. With respect to this, the state government has proposed to set up in 4 places 4 border huts along the India-Bangladesh border, Vapai and Bangkok. So the state is interested to use Chittagong Port, a prime seaport of Bangladesh, to open access to international market. In this connection, I would like to mention that in the later part of last March, I received an invitation from the Union Minister of Bangladesh, Mr. Tipu Munshi. I spent about 3 days and 3 nights at Dhaka, and we had a beautiful time to discuss about the possible, ways, value for setting up, the international border trade with Bangladesh. So we decided to have a joint meeting, a joint visit of Silsuri in our side and Mahuam in the Bangladesh side. From Bangladesh, they have done a beautiful, roads, works, completing even the metaling, if I'm not mistaken, up to the border. And we decided to have a joint visit, but because of the pandemic, we could not finalize. And hopefully, before the end of this year, we may be able to have a joint visit with the counterparts, Union Minister of Bangladesh. So this is very, very important. Currently, there is huge demand for Bangladeshi toiletries, juices, fish meat, and garments items in Mizoram. We have, in the same way, bamboos, teak wood, ginger, turmeric, oranges, chilies, and stone. Stone is very, very important. Boulder, we call it stone. Loom, hard stone, because you see, I mentioned about the potential deposit, we have, not very hard rock, but these are rocks which is available here and there. Puni Oma. This is from the Selo. Bangladesh is Banghan. We don't know how to say, oh, Lungi. As you say, what time? Can say, look there. Lungi. Rinayan. Chin also more. To be the Iowa, Kung Iowa. A chunk to it, they are body local. Mizoram and Nani. Because of their Bangladesh. Venice of Nana. Bangladesh, they don't have stone. They don't have, rocks, stones. So this will be, exported to Bangladesh side. This is really, God gifted, materials. But here they tell you, achi na ai silo haram pari anturiam de na chelo. This is quite different, It's unlike bamboo also we have to plant, some special species. But in the case of rocks, no need to, Egg ma ngai lo, aum sa thap mai, kha kham du tam xiao. Amar chu zoi te ka soi na sa chu khulam pang bo ta le pan. Ai zon ba hau sa hau kia in ram ni in su ti hau de uta. Zoro chu ka khap lo de su ni. Ma ro o. Chabio don ya oxygen plan ai ma han chomai te ni. Kan fiam lok se chu. This is really fantastic. The Government of India, the Ministry of Home Affairs, is intending to set up, integrated checkposts at Korpichwa, as you have just seen, and near Tabung, along Indian border, Bangladesh border. So soon, ICP Korpichwa will function as a formal trade, point for India and Bangladesh. The state government is now eagerly waiting, for completion of Kaladant multi-modal transit project that is called KMMTTP, and development of proposed land customs station at Zorin, which will be, the main channel for connecting Situ Port, Myanmar side. I had been there. That was, I don't still remember that. Maybe, last December I paid a visit to the, that particular place called Zorin Bui. So without having any passport for Myanmar, I go him KMD. So I think I said, passport can they yellow and color. Kung road will to 4 lane to Ramsi Kanlo Laya. From our side, from Mizoram side, there is some 4-lane road almost completing the blacktopping and metaling. That's so you can look at it too. Despite India's economic success, investors are still reluctant to invest in the state, largely due to its remoteness, because we are locating in the extreme cornermost state in India. That is the disadvantage at the same time, but we have to, see the advantage also. Expanding economic ties with foreign countries, will address many of these problems, Strengthening economic ties with neighboring countries like Bangladesh and Myanmar will be mutually beneficial. This is extremely important. So Bangladesh and Myanmar need Mizoram market to sell their products, while Mizoram needs investment. Though it may not be in a large scale or large quantity, but Mizoram can capitalize, on this and bargain for investments in lieu of opening its markets to Bangladesh and Myanmar. Again, geographical proximity also makes Mizoram lucrative for Bangladesh to invest in area like spices market, stone markets. So this is a new, things, stones market. I think you might not have heard in the past, Puni Draw. This is a new things, and tourism. and an area in which Bangladesh has already expressed its interest since it will have to invest very less in transportation. But to earn the benefit of the present opportunity, it is important, to analyze our preparedness. Increase in trade will put tremendous pressure on the existing infrastructure, especially our border trade infrastructure, which needs to develop without delay on both sides of the country. So I would like to make this statement straight away. Besides upgradation of road and river road system, it is also necessary as a quantum of traffic will increase with the advancement of trade. Meanwhile, careful drafting of investment policy can iron out all the edges that might obstruct investments. Focus should be on helping the local population in gaining maximum advantage. Some of the options could be emphasizing on formation of joint venture, etc. However, side by side, stress should be given on making the state self-reliant by encouraging development of local industries so that it does not remain as a market either for the neighboring countries. So the government of Mizoram appreciates the initiatives taken by the Ministry of Commerce, Government of India and Federation of Indian Export Organization, Government of India for organizing this virtual program. And I wish the program a grand success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. I think you can make out from his speech how dynamic our minister is. He has visited almost all the important sites for the proposed ICPs also, and these are places which are really far away, the roads are bad, but the Honorable Minister always finds time for all these things. So we are indeed grateful to him, sir, not only for today's presence, but also overall for how much care you take for this department. And under your leadership, I am sure we will really scale heights. And now we come to the main part of our function. And may I request all the participants who have joined to unmute. We are getting feedback that the sound from here is not very good. Or else can we unmute the others from here? I don't know. Can the host unmute the others? There's still a problem of sound. Just do that, please. Now, may I request the Honorable Minister, Government of India, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, who is the chief guest for today's function, to address the gathering. Sir, please.
Namaskar. Respected Dr. Alfred Vanchhawng, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Health and Family Welfare, and Higher and Technical Education, Government of Gujarat. Respected Dr. C. Anlal Ram Shankar, Honorable Economic Advisors, Government of India, Senior Official of the Department of Commerce and Industry, Government of Mizoram, Commissioner Secretary, Srimati S. Wat, Kini, and others, senior officials of Director General of Foreign Affairs, Sri Shashi Kumar and others, representatives of Federation of Indian Export Organization, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I extend my heartfelt greetings to all of you. I am very grateful to participate in Vanchhawng Utsav, Mizoram as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, a celebration to commemorate 75 years of independence. During this week, our focus is economic growth, especially promotion of export from India. The nation is working towards making a quantum jump in mechanized export. We believe that such quantum jump is possible due to the bold structural changes initiated by the government under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The merchandise export target of $400 billion for the year 2021-22 has been set. In line with the Honorable Prime Minister's clarion call, local goes global, making India for the world. The target has been generated through a bottom-up and consultative approach. While specific target for each country product, Export Promotion Council and Foreign Mission has been set. The Department of Commerce has been actively meeting with the Export Promotion Council, Committee Board and authorities and other stakeholders in various states to discuss measures to enhance and increase export. On this occasion, I would like to call all the northern states to act immediately to rise to the ambitious challenge of 400 billion export target. The northern states, including Mizoram, has tremendous potential yet untapped for enhancing export in various sectors. We all need to take part in this call and take immediate and effective steps to rise to the challenge of achieving the merchandise export target of $400 billion for 2021-22. As a nation, we need to maintain the export number for the next 8 months. With $34 billion export per month to achieve this target, the goal is ambitious but possible if all the stakeholders, including states, districts, and exporters work together as a team. Mizoram is strategically located bordering Myanmar and Bangladesh, but despite tremendous potential, the performance so far has not yet been up to the expectations. The merchandise export recorded officially in 2021 is only rupees 3,266 crore. And this is about 0.02% of the state GSDP of rupees 18,797 crores in 2020-21. The central government have been taking various steps to boost exports. Draft national logistic policy has been introduced. Districts are being developed as export hub and free trade agreements are being fast-tracked. Compliance requirement has been reduced. Production linked incentive scheme has been introduced for private sector and SCJ. Reforms have been brought in. That facilitism is being start on digital platform and comprehensive agriculture export policy has been met. A new foreign trade policy will be announced on October 1st, 2021, and Indian mission abroad will play an active role in its implementation. A single window customs clearance has been extended for exporters. The exporting community have been providing commendable service to the global community during pandemic period. India began the pharmacy of the world, supplying high quality and critical health items and sent millions of vaccine doses. It also became a reliable supplier of food to the world during the pandemic and met all our international service commitment even during the lockdown. This has helped India earn the trust of the world. Our exporters have made us proud by achieving record trade volume in July 2021. Export in July 2021 was $35 billion, the highest ever monthly export in Indian history. We are quite optimistic to achieve stronger export target in the medium term as well. Going forward, engagement with states and districts is a key focus area. I would request all to work together as team towards achieving the goal of boosting export and the economy. I hope that this event could bind us together even better for working together as a team India to achieve our short and long-term export target. This is for your information that the Northern region will get an alternative connectivity through Seaway 4, which is built by Government of India, and IWT terminals at Seaway and Palitwa, also built by Government of India on the Kaladan River, which is 158 kilometers of Myanmar joining Mizoram border, so 110 kilometer road connecting Palitwa IWT terminal and the Mizoram border. So I believe all the participants, particularly the stakeholders, we must all realize that by putting our united effort as a team India, I believe we should reach the target which has been set by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji of the export 2022. So I believe here we are all determined to reach our goal and whatever potentialities, possibilities, and prosperities we have within ourselves, that is to be explored in the right perspective. With these few words, I wish you good luck, or especially thanks for your kind participation in this very, very meaningful event. That is Vanija Utsav, and this particular event is always meaningful for all of us, for our future economy. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister Shri Sarvananda Sonowal, for that very encouraging talk.